so many questions. There's so much to learn that I don't know. I don't have a direction, but God, I know you'll show me where to go. You help me to see the best I can be. Now there's no stopping me. I wanna go further, I wanna go faster. God, your wisdom is all that I'm after. I wanna dig deeper, can't wait any longer. God, I know that you're making me stronger. Further, faster. I wanna go further. I wanna go further, faster. I've got so many questions. There's so much to learn that I don't know. I don't have a direction, but God, I know you'll show me where to go. You help me to see the best I can be. Now there's no stopping me. I wanna go further, I wanna go faster. God, your wisdom is all that I'm after. I wanna dig deeper, can't wait any longer. God, I know that you're making me stronger. Further, faster. I wanna go further. I wanna go further, faster. Your way is the good life. Won't you show me? Won't you show me? Lead me to do what's right. Won't you show me? Won't you show me? Your way is the good life. Won't you show me? Won't you show me? Lead me to do what's right. Won't you show me? I wanna go further. I wanna go faster. God, your wisdom is all that I'm after. I wanna dig deeper, can't wait any longer. God, I know that you're making me stronger. I wanna go further. I wanna go faster. God, your wisdom is all that I'm after. I wanna dig deeper, can't wait any longer. God, I know that you're making me stronger. Faster. I wanna go further. I wanna go further, faster.
Hey, welcome to Story Lab. This week we're taking a look at a story that did not go swimmingly. We'll meet a guy who listened to some bad advice that sunk an entire kingdom.
Hey, I'm Carter.
And I'm Zeke.
All month, we're talking about ways that we can grow in wisdom, just like Jesus did.
Is that a challenge?
I guess so.
Great, because I've got a snack challenge for you.
Oh, thanks.
You need context, my friend.
The context is that you just offered me a snack and then took it away.
This is a beta snack challenge.
Those really colorful fish?
Those really colorful predatory fish.
Okay, but betas don't eat chocolate.
We are the betas, and these are brightly colored insects that we're about to eat.
This whole thing seems fishy.
We're gonna need these,
Okay.
this, and you get your own.
Okay.
We've got 20 seconds to capture as many insects as our fishy little mouths can grasp.
Okay.
But wait! The plot thickens. Hiding amongst the tasty chocolate prey are poisonous fruity insects. Grab one of these chewy fruit suckers and you're a goner.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm trying to quickly snap up chocolate candies.
Yep.
While avoiding any chewy fruit-flavored candies?
Spot on.
Got it.
Okay.
We're gonna need to pour these guys onto the plate. Yep. Just pull them all out.
Okay.
M&M's.
We pour these all.
Poisonous? Yeah, you mix them
Watch
in.
out, they're poison.
Can we get a timer? Oh, perfect.
All right.
Okay. 3,
2,
1, go, go. Then, Is that one red? Okay, orange, brown.
Yellow? Yep. There we go. Keyboard. Yep. You're grabbing the pointers right there.
Never mind.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's how we go. Okay, let's count. 16.
16.
16.
Oh, well, we don't need to worry about the points. What did you notice about our insect snacks?
Well, we hardly grabbed any red candies at all.
And why is that, my fishy friend?
Well, we couldn't grab the red fruity candies, so I guess we just avoided all the red. It's like the red chocolates were camouflaged.
Give the man a prize.
Camouflage is a tactic that sea creatures and other animals use to disguise their appearance and blend in with their surroundings to avoid predators.
There are so many sea creatures that use camouflage, like pygmy seahorses hiding in coral.
Is there actually a seahorse in there?
Also, this leopard flounder, and this grumpy frogfish.
Truly amazing. Don't octopi use camouflage too?
Get ready for it.
Octopi, or cephalopods, have proteins called opsins on their skin. The opsins act as color receptors and allow the octopus to change colors to match their environment.
You sure that's not some kind of crazy visual effect on the video?
It's for real, honest.
It's incredible how the octopi just start to look like whatever they're around,
Which is great for an octopus.
but not always good for people.
Speaking of which, it's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we turn to 2 Chronicles, one of the 12 books of history in the Old Testament, beginning with a man named Abraham. God had chosen a special family, the Israelites. Unlike every other nation, the Israelites had no king but God.
But the Israelites really wanted a human king, so God gave them one. The first king, Saul, didn't follow God. But King David and later his son Solomon both ruled wisely. Until
the end of Solomon's life, when he foolishly turned away from God and failed to pass on his wisdom to his son, Rehoboam.
And that's where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian. Now before we dive into Rehoboam's story, let's take a closer look at Solomon. When he was a young king, Solomon had asked God for wisdom rather than riches or fame, and God made Solomon one of the wisest men to live. In fact, many of Solomon's wise sayings are collected in the book of Proverbs. Here's one verse from chapter 13.
Walk with wise people and become wise. A companion of foolish people suffers harm.
Pretty clear, huh? But King Solomon did not teach this wisdom to his son Rehoboam, who became king after Solomon died. But hey, even a young, inexperienced king can learn wisdom by asking wise people for advice? Right? You'd think. But here's what actually happened. Solomon had made the Israelites work extremely hard, and they were exhausted. So a man named Jeroboam, along with some of the people, came to see King Rehoboam.
King Rehoboam, we are so tired. Your father put a heavy load on our shoulders.
Yeah, seriously heavy.
Couldn't you make our work a little easier? Just a tiny bit? Do that, and we'll serve you.
Yeah, for reals. We'll be all in.
What do you say?
I need to think about this. Come back in 3 days and I'll give you my answer.
First things first, King Rehoboam went to talk with his advisors, experienced, wise men who had helped his father in years past.
Young King Rehoboam, you should say yes to their request. If you give them what they want, they're sure to give you what you want: loyalty and service.
So far so good, right? Walking with the wise, But, plot twist, King Rehoboam did not stop there. He went to find his own buddies, young, foolish guys with zero experience running a kingdom.
Listen, Ray, you're the man now.
Yeah, don't make their work easier.
Yeah, you should make it harder.
Totally. Let them know who's in charge.
Yeah.
Okay, does that sound very wise to you? Yeah, not so much. But Rehoboam liked the idea of making a show of his power. And when the workers returned 3 days later, they got their answer.
You think my dad, King Solomon, was tough? I got news for you. I'm even tougher. He made you break rocks? Well, I'm gonna make sure the rocks break you.
This sure was not what Jeroboam and the Israelites wanted to hear. They had made a reasonable ask, but Rehoboam was choosing to make things worse for them.
That does it. We don't want any part of you and your family anymore.
People of Israel, let's go back to our homes. David's royal family, take care of your own kingdom. Yeah, we're out of here.
Rehoboam had chosen to listen to the foolish words of his friends rather than the wise words of his experienced advisors, and it led to disaster. From that time forward, the kingdom was split in two parts, Israel and Judah, and the people strayed farther and farther from God. The end.
I think I speak for Carter when I say, whoa.
Yeah, what he says.
So much awful stuff that came from hanging out with unwise people.
Maybe there can be some good, too, if we learn from Rehoboam's mess-ups.
Oh, for sure. That's part of wisdom, learning from mistakes, whether they're yours or somebody else's.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, God wants us to become more like Jesus in everything we do, including our choices. We can grow in wisdom by spending time with people who follow Jesus and make good choices.
And wisdom is finding out what the right thing to do is and doing it.
Sometimes that means not being too cool to ask your parents or some other wise grown-ups for advice and help.
Yeah, and noticing which friends or classmates are choosing wisdom.
Good idea. It's important to be friendly and kind to everyone, but you want to spend the most time with your wise friends.
You know, I think I'm a little wiser just from hanging out here today with you, Brian.
Hey, what about me?
You too, Carter.
I think you guys got it. See you next time.
So, here's the thing.
Hang out with wise people.
That's why we like hanging out with all of you.
Now, I think it's time to bring the Story Lab in for a landing.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab.
See you next time. Hey.
Hey, here we go.
Oh, looks delicious.
Dive in.
Okay, just a second.
Okay, take your time. This is definitely one of my finest creations yet. Now, I know it looks like regular old mac and cheese, but this is anything but, my friend. I used some of the finest gourmet cheeses from the state of Wisconsin, and the noodles are hand-rolled using pasta dough that my cousin Frankie brought back from her trip to Italy 2 summers ago. Oh. Brendan, what are you doing?
Oh, you said dive in, so I'm diving in. Hey everybody, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
You know, John, I've been thinking.
Thinking?
Very funny.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
I've been thinking lately about how I want to be proactive, to really expand my spheres of expertise.
You want to do what?
I want to get smarter.
Oh.
I just want to be one of those people who's like super wise and knows a bunch of stuff.
Oh, like Kellen.
Yes.
You should invite him on the show someday.
Kellen is on the show already.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I did invite someone, though. Please welcome someone who knows stuff.
Good morning.
Hi, Hi, welcome. Come on in.
Come on in, come on
Wow.
in. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat.
Great. So great.
Well, Brandon seems to know you, but I haven't got a clue. So please tell us who you are and what you know.
Yes. My name is Dr. Alberta, and I am a neurophysicist and part-time veterinarian.
Basically, the smartest anyone can possibly be.
Fancy.
I am, in fact, very smart. The brain, the spine, the nerves, physics, puppies, all very humbling to study.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. So what is a neurophysicalist?
Neurophysicist.
That.
Yes. Neurophysics is an interdisciplinary science which uses physics alongside other neurosciences to better understand the nervous system. In other words, we study the brain through physics.
Oh, okay. So what's my brain doing right now?
Wobbling oddly, I would say. Excuse, I'm parched.
So do you need something to drink? I can get you a bottle of water.
I don't drink water.
What? Well, that's physically impossible. You have to drink water.
Oh. Are you sure that's a wise choice?
Still got a little bit in there.
That's the ticket. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. We were talking about how smart I am.
When you say you don't drink water,
I don't drink it. I mean, why bother? Boring. Now, do either of you have any candy around? I could really go for some gummy worms.
No.
Let's see. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Oh, no. Just a regular worm. Beep. I should really give this to Patricia later. New patient. Now let's see. Oh, here we are. Yes.
Wait, do you want to wash your hands since you already touched a worm? Guess not. So, Dr. Alberta, you are the smartest person that I've ever met, and I would like to get smarter myself. What did you do to get to where you are today?
I was in school for a long time. Read a lot of textbooks, spent hours in front of a chalkboard and a computer.
Oh, a chalkboard. Okay, so are you one of those scientists who writes an equation and it takes up the entire chalkboard?
Yes. I once had an equation so long it took up an entire wall of my house. Yes.
What was the answer?
7. Worm?
No.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Suit yourself. If you were one of the dogs at my veterinary practice, you'd be like,
I'm not known to be the world's healthiest eater, and I'm definitely not as smart as you, but don't you think that's a lot of sugar to be eating and drinking in one sitting?
Of course it is. How else am I going to stay alert for all of the scientific research I have to do later? I have a big theory I'm working on. Lots of equations. Woo.
Is that a permanent marker?
I sure hope so.
No, but permanent that means permanent.
Out of place. I gotta go. Bye.
Well, she was fun.
I'm so confused how someone that smart could also do things that are so not smart.
Like not drink water.
And keep worms in her pocket. I really thought being around her would help me become more wise.
Yeah, Dr. Alberta may be super smart, but she is definitely not that wise.
True.
You know, I know something wise we could do, though.
What's that?
It's Bible story time with Kellen. Whew.
Is that worm still here?
Hey, fellas.
Hey, Kellen.
How's it going, Kellen?
I'm hanging out with two of my favorite people, and I'm getting to do one of my favorite things. I'd say I'm pretty good.
Aw, we like you too, Kellen.
Yeah, and learning Bible stories is one of our favorite things to do too.
Perfect, because I've got a good one for us. Today we're looking at a story in 2 Chronicles chapter 10. A man named Rehoboam was about to be the new king of Israel.
Ah, finally! It's my turn to rule.
Rehoboam was King Solomon's son. Now, Solomon was known as being one of the wisest people on earth. He wrote most of the book of Proverbs, including this verse from Proverbs 13. Walk with wise people and become wise. A companion of foolish people suffers harm.
Yeah, my father had lots of wise sayings, but I wonder what I'll be remembered for. Let's do this.
All the Israelites gathered together in the city of Shechem to make Rehoboam king.
Rehoboam, we Israelites would like to speak to you.
Come to pay your respects? Give your first words of adoration to your new king?
Actually, no.
Oh. Well, what is it then?
Your father was very hard on us. He put a heavy load on our shoulders.
But you can make our hard work easier. Lighten the heavy load on us, and we will serve you.
Come back in 3 days.
See you then.
So King Rehoboam asked the elders for advice. Now, these elders had served with his father Solomon when he was king. They were wise and had a lot of experience.
Elders, I need you. Yes, Your Majesty. How can we help?
The Israelites are complaining. Can you believe what they said? Give me advice. How should I answer these people?
Be kind to them. Give them what they are asking for. Then they'll always serve you.
Now, Rehoboam wasn't sure about the elders' advice, so he decided to call in a different group of people to help him decide what to do. A group of young men he had grown up with. They were probably his buddies, and they were pretty new to the whole ruling a country thing.
My not so elderly bros, I need you.
What's up, bro?
Get this. The people said to me, make the load your father put on our shoulders lighter. What should I do?
Oh, no, they did not.
I know.
They think your dad's load was heavy?
You tell them. My little finger is stronger than my father's legs.
Yeah! Wait, I don't get it.
Bro, that's how much heavier your load will be than your father's.
Oh!
Tell them you want things to be easier? I'll make your work way harder.
I like it.
3 days later, the people returned like Rehoboam instructed. They were probably hoping he would do what they requested. But, well, I bet you can guess whose advice he went with. Let's take a look.
Rehoboam, we're back.
So you are.
So, what do you say?
Oh, my dearest people, I say, you think my father was hard on you? I will be so much harder. The load on you is about to get way heavier. You're gonna wish that my father was still around once you experience me.
Fine, have it your way. We are out of here.
We don't want to be a part of you or your family anymore.
You can take care of your own kingdom.
Rehoboam chose to listen to his foolish, inexperienced friends. He wanted power more than he wanted wisdom or loyalty. His choice to ignore the elders' wise advice cost him and all of Israel greatly. From that time on, the kingdom was split into two parts, Israel and Judah. And the people strayed away from God. The end.
Whoa. That was not the happy ending I was hoping for.
Not at all.
I mean, I can't believe he listened to those young guys instead of the experienced counselors.
Yeah, if you surround yourself with the wrong crowd, it can be hard to see what the right thing is to do. It's really easy to be swayed by other people.
So true. You become like the people you're around.
Exactly. When Jesus was growing up, he would have learned this story too. He might have even thought of it when he was picking out who he wanted to surround himself with.
Oh, that's cool to think about. Hey, thanks, Kellen.
Hey, you guys are welcome. I'll see you next week.
Bye, Kellen. You know, it's so important to be careful about who you hang out with.
Yeah, it's good to love everyone, but we don't have to spend all our time with everyone.
Yeah, or get all of our advice from everyone.
Yeah, but we need advice from some people.
Yeah. So we need to ask ourselves, reveal the question. Oh, yes. Who are some wise people in your life?
Yeah, perhaps a parent or teacher.
Or it could be one of your friends or an aunt or uncle you look up to.
Yeah, and remember, being wise is not the same thing as being smart. I certainly learned that particular lesson today.
Yeah. So think of the people in your life who make choices that are wise. Wisdom is out there waiting for you. Time to surround yourself with the people who have it.
Talk about it with each other, and we'll see you next time. I'm Brandon.
I'm John, and this was the So and So Show.
Bye. I think, when I hang out with you, it makes me wiser.
I think when I hang out with you,
yeah,
I see how much wisdom you need.
It's delicious.
Dude, he looks so silly. No.